I realize that some people might have trouble with how to navigate my website and specifically ordering. I find it difficult myself sometimes, so I wanted to make a little how-to video. And so we're going to start off on the main website, Etched in Pixels, and go to galleries and client area, or I might change this to client login, and you will go to the subsite gallery etched in pixels, and you might hear some music playing in the background, and sometimes that's not what you want going on if you're at work or something. So here on this controller you can turn the sound down. So see how I just click and drag and you can turn it up or down. Okay, so sound taken care of. Let's go order some prints. And let's check out this gallery. And oh, I see this really awesome panorama here that was taken in Vancouver. Okay, I think I want some of those. Okay, lovely. I want to first go to buy, and I can select product. So you can do it from this view. You can also click on the thumbnail itself, and you have some of the same options. So from here I can, view it in a lightbox. And when you view it in a lightbox, I should mention you can click the X here. You can go right or left from here. You can also use the arrow keys, as I just did, left and right arrow keys to go scroll through the images more quickly. You can also use the escape key to quickly get out of the lightbox view. That might not be obvious, but yeah, I found that with a little experimenting. Okay, so we could save this for later, or add it to favorites if we wanted, or share it. You post to Twitter and stuff. But right now we're going to select the product. Wait a little bit for it to load. Okay, so now we have all these different options. You have many different options. You can, using Showcase, you can order canvas wraps, vivid metal prints, which are quite nice and pretty reasonably priced, posters, all sorts of different products from a few different labs. But right now, let's just order some prints, since I think that's what most people are going to be doing. And this is a panorama. So a standard 8 by 12 print probably isn't going to do it justice. Let's go to wide prints. And it's a kind of weird form factor, but I think what would match up fairly nicely would be a 5 by 30 inch. Gonna select that. And color, Fuji Pearl is a premium paper, and there's also black and white. That's a true black and white paper, not just printing in color with a black and white image. Okay, so I'm gonna, I want just one for now. So I'm going to go add to cart. Now, at this screen, things get a little confusing because let's say I want to go back and order 5 prints, all of different images. Now, do I want to view cart? No, because that's gonna just take me a lot of clicks to get back to where I was. There's basically 2 ways you can handle this. So you can click the X button to just quickly go back, or I can press escape. I'm going to press escape in this case. Well, Okay. So, sorry, actually escape didn't work. Press the X key like I actually did. Okay, so now we're back in the gallery and we can just quickly go select this um, photo and buy this one, and boom, we're back in the ordering. I'm going to choose best fit, and that can quickly show me the photos that'll print at the right size for this image. I don't want to select some of these ones because they will require the image to be cropped, and that will not be ideal. So, okay, let's go and let's select a 10 by 15. Select, add to cart. Okay, 10 by 15 will look pretty nice on the wall. Okay, so now we're going to show a different method for navigating. Last time, we clicked the X, but let's say we do the second option. So preview and configure the print. Click on that. Okay, now this is something that's pretty important. So you can see the orange or red cropping box, and that's going to show you how the image is going to appear on the paper. You do not want it to give you a message about printing the white, or you don't want to see this box going off the page, or only getting part of the image, because that's probably not how I intended it to be shown. You might get some undesirable effects. So from here, we can choose some different effects like black and white or sepia, but in general, probably you want to choose how it was originally presented, and we can also choose some options, but in this case, fit or center, pretty much the same. However, this message about the white area will be printed. That usually means that the image, the cropping box probably is slightly going off the page, and you might have a little bit of white showing up on your print that you have to trim. That's not good. Okay, I'm going to stay with center for right now. Over here in mounts and frames, we can choose different options. So a really nice option is the double weight backboard or foam core mount. Sorry about the scroll there. And those are going to, let's see if there's no image preview, but those are going to mount it on a lightweight backing, and you could even just hang it like that on your wall if you want to go frameless. There are some methods to also devise a standout for it where it seems to float off the wall, and that's a really nice option. Some of these, like the styrene, that's basically plastic, it's really durable, and for $14, I mean, for $14, it's pretty competitive with the price of a frame. I mean, a nice frame is going to set you back more than that probably, and the float mount or the frameless mount looks a lot more modern and elegant. You can also select traditional frames from here. There's some pretty ornate options and just simple options, whatever you like. So that's just if you want to simplify having to go out to Michael's or something and order things. Okay. Now, paper type, you can also select that from here if you didn't choose it in your cart at some other point. And there's a little description if you click these question marks. Okay, and then other options, there's things like a luster. It's like a extra protective coating. It gives a little bit more of a matte finish as well. Linen print texture for, well, you can click that and read. Okay, here we can also change the quantity of the prints. But what I want to do now is go back to the gallery, like I originally was going to show you before I got all sidetracked with the gallery options. So remember, our original intention was how do I quickly go back to the gallery and order more prints? So I can do that by this save and close button, or I could continue shopping. So save and close, boom, we're back to the gallery. I will go back here and show you that again in case you missed it. Okay, back to configure and print. Okay, we're back here. So save and close. Oh, there's also the continue shopping. And we're back to here. So those are several ways to go back there. And if we had instead selected to view our cart, then we're taken to the cart here. And one last thing I want to show you is the cropping again. What the cropping looks like on when you select maybe the wrong size, or have to select some cropping. So for these images we looked at before, we selected the appropriate size by doing the best fit paper size. But for this panorama we saw earlier, so I haven't quite set that up to automatically use the right paper size. And as you can see here, we're having to crop the image. That's not good. So that, here we barely get what we need into the image, and that is an indication that the paper size is wrong. And normally when you order things from me, I will be able to review your order first, and if some issue like this comes up, I'll contact you and let you know that it's probably going to turn out badly, and help you get to where you can fix it, or just correct it for you. So let's say, okay, we do not want this paper size. So let's say more products with this photo, and we can order an appropriately sized one. So I'm going to go back to wide prints. Okay, I think before we chose 5 by 30, that was not right. Let's instead do a 12 by 24. I think a 2:1 ratio is maybe more appropriate for this picture. Okay, add to cart. Let's preview and configure. Oh, okay, that is nice. There's a little chopped off on the sides, but it gets everything else that I initially wanted in the picture. Okay, so that looks nice, and continue shopping or check out now. Gonna go check out now. Okay. So we do not want this one here, so I'm just going to go remove. Boom. Okay, let's say I like these other options. I'm going to keep them. Here we can also change the paper type again. We don't have to go back into the other options, and we can modify some of those other features we saw before. Okay, well, that's pretty much it. If you have any more questions, contact me at chris@etchedinpixels.com. Thanks for watching.